Welcome, everyone. I'm here with Brian Sherwood, my co-lead for the NCFLT. And we're all super excited to let you guys know our winners for our nomination and data-driven awards. So first off, Brian, you want to take it off?
Yeah, Cameron, excited to be here and excited to share about some of the amazing work that relayers have done in 2021. We are going to start with the Pat Flynn Spirit of Relay Awards. So, just a little bit of information about the award for those who maybe are not familiar. The Pat Flynn Spirit of Relay Awards are intended to honor and recognize both a community and an individual or team that embodies the same spirit of the mother of relay, Pat Flynn, that has been inspiring relay participants around the world. A little bit of how these events got here. They all received a nomination from either their staff partner or a regional volunteer or staff. They were selected as the winner for their region. So we had winners from each of the 6 geographic regions across the US. The region selected those award winners, then they were sent to a committee of volunteers that reviewed them and selected a winner of the National Pat Flynn Spirit of Relay Award. And so I'm going to turn it over to Cameron and we'll start with the individual award.
Yeah, so I'm super excited to introduce Caitlin Ducharme. She is or participates at the Relay for Life of Plattsburgh, New York. And Caitlin leads a team in her daughter's honor and named Team Jocelyn, where their money goes to the Gold Together for childhood cancer research. She personally held a TikTok live fundraiser in 2021 that brought over $27,000 in only a span of a few hours, and went on to individually raise over $49,000 while encouraging the rest of her team, which ended up raising over $77,000. Throughout her event, she also brought in many impactful moments to share multiple childhood cancer stories. And by what we heard, everyone at that event was impacted by all of them. So congratulations, Caitlin. We're super excited to recognize you tonight.
Yeah, fantastic. That sounds amazing. I want to meet Caitlin, Cameron. I think that would be cool.
I
All
do
right,
too.
so let's move on to our nationwide event winner. And so we're excited to share the winner was from the Relay for Life of Butler County, Nebraska. I'm going to share just a little bit from their nomination. I can't read the whole thing, but I'm going to share some highlights. This relay community was at it 6 days a week. They did take a break on Sunday, but Monday, they had Mission Mondays. Tuesday, they had Team Tuesdays. Wednesday, they had Walking Wednesdays. That meant their ELT was out pounding the pavement, even in 2021 and still dealing with the pandemic. They were out pounding the pavement, recruiting sponsors, recruiting teams, talking to survivors. Awesome work. Thursdays was their sponsorship spotlight, where they were sharing about some of their sponsors, giving that awesome recognition. Fridays, they did the Honor and Remember tributes. So I'm going to read a little bit about that. So it was an online collaboration that was honoring and remembering those that they've lost and that they were highlighted each Friday. It was a pictorial tribute that it was an integral part of each relay and will continue. So that's awesome. We've got Saturday was their survivor spotlights. So they highlighted their survivors there. Then at their relay, they had a virtual relay. They had a silent auction. They had a they participated in the Butler County Parade, which was post relay. Since it was outdoors, they were able to finally get together, which was amazing. And they are, in the future, they're still committing to the fight against cancer. I feel like I just skimmed this nomination because Butler County was so amazing. They were so impressive to the committee. And congratulations, Butler County, as the Pat Flynn Spirit of Relay Award winner.
Butler County is just in my neighborhood, so I'll have to check them out. That sounds like an
Just
exciting
yeah,
event.
just wait till they're back in person, Cameron.
I know. Up next, we have the Power of Hope Award. We know COVID-19 limited the ability of many events to honor our cancer survivors in the ways we have historically. The Power of Hope Award will be nomination-based, and it's to recognize community events that have continued to support and honor cancer survivors in their community during the global pandemic and as the world begins to reopen the gatherings. And so, Brian, you want to take that one away?
Yeah, so I'm very excited to share our Power of Hope Award winner. Now, again, we had nominations from all of our regions, so that we have several events that have already received regional recognition, but our winner is the Relay for Life of Guam. And so, congratulations to the Relay for Life of Guam. Again, I can't read the entire nomination, but I'm going to share some highlights here. This is another multi-parter. They dissected their relay into several different months and several campaigns. They did a Survivor Drive and Wave. They did a Luminaria ceremony. They couldn't have it, like they always do at their event, but they still were able to have a Luminaria ceremony. They were able to do some in-person components. Then in September, they did a village campaign. So this engaged the Mayor's Council of Guam to see how they could engage relay in all of the different villages. They had 10 villages sign up to put up a display to honor survivors and to just relay in their local village. We thought that was so impressive. A lot of publicity that came from that for their relay as well. And then most exciting, I think, were these team profiles. They had, if teams raised at least $500, they partnered with their local NBC and CBS affiliate in Guam to offer spots to be featured on TV. So they were able to put that together, and with the help of that local affiliate, they actually aired those during prime time in the month of October. So what a great opportunity for that promotion and recognition. And again, congratulations to the Relay for Life of Guam.
Once COVID settles, I think we should take a big relay trip over to Guam.
Maybe NCFLT, we need to meet in Guam. That's just the only place to meet.
That's what I was thinking. Our next meeting is in Guam. So up next, we have our net income awards. First up is our nationwide top income award, top net income. This award goes to the top 10 nationwide fundraising events in the country based on net income from American Cancer Society records. And the overall number one event also receives the Gordy Klatt number one net income event award. So we are super excited to recognize not only the Relay for Life of Decatur for the Gordy Klatt number one, who fundraised over $525,000 this year alone, but we're also super excited to recognize the top 10 that you can see on the screen. So these are some of our, like we said, the biggest, our most fundraised teams, and we're super excited to have them continue on.
Yeah, that's a lot of fundraising, Cameron. I don't know. That's pretty impressive, I have to say. All right, but we know it was 2020 and then it was 2021, and we had some tough times there. A lot of relays couldn't even fathom getting to 268,000 or 500,000. But we had some that did amazing work in their own fundraising rights. And so we have our Explosive Growth Awards up next. So if we'll switch to the next screen, these are our awards for growth by percentage and by fundraising. So our top percentage growth increase is the Relay for Life of Middleton, Delaware. They were up 373%. Wow, amazing. And our top for fundraising dollars is the Relay for Life of Eugene, Springfield, Oregon. And they raised almost over $200,000 for fundraising over their last year's fundraising. So that's really impressive. I think that we're going to see some of these folks on that top 10 list here very soon. Relay for Life of Decatur, maybe they better watch their back.
Definitely. So up next, we also have the net income top for college and high school be the next one. I'm super excited to tell you guys about these. I come from the campus realm. I mean, Brian comes from the campus realm too, but I'm fresh out of it. So I'm very excited to recognize the Relay for Life of Virginia Tech. They're some of our greatest fundraising events in the campus realm, and they keep pushing the boundary every year. But we also are super excited to recognize these other ones for college. And then we also have our top 5 high schools. And the number one is the Relay for Life of Father Ryan. Again, they are continuously one of the top in the campus realm, and we're super excited to have them.
Yeah, I think it's just amazing what college students and high school students are doing, the amount of fundraising dollars, and especially these ones that are in these top ones. I mean, going to school was hard enough the last 2 years, and to be doing a Relay for Life and fundraising these amounts is very impressive.
Yes, I can definitely attest. it was interesting to say the least.
Yeah, yeah. Hard to do a virtual committee meeting when you're on Zoom all the time anyway. So, but
Exactly,
I think
exactly.
everybody had that challenge. But all right.
Yes.
So now let's turn to our top individuals. So we have some amazing individuals that have fundraised. Our top, you can see the top 10 here, but our top individual fundraiser is Bert Valenkampf. Hopefully I said that right. Probably not, but who raised by himself $187,655. Wow, that is super impressive. And this list doesn't even get down to 50K, so that just shows how amazing these top 10 fundraisers are across the country. So congratulations to all of our top 10 fundraisers.
Then up next, we have the Nationwide Team of Excellence Award. This is awarded to any team that fundraises over $50,000. And so we just want to recognize them. And as you can see, Nucor Steel Decatur fundraised $370,000 as our top team for the community.
Well, and that just rolls right into our next recognition, which is our top fundraising company, which is, of course, Nucor Steel, who raised $934,660.35. And if you know some of these Nucor relayers, you know that I'm sure they're going for that million mark next year as a company, and we greatly appreciate all that Nucor has done for Relay for Life, including all of those amazing volunteers that work for Nucor, because we know it wouldn't happen without every one of them. So, congratulations, Nucor, and thank you.
Up next, we're super excited to tell you guys about the Hero Research Teams. These teams, led by their team captain, have an opportunity to name an existing extramural research grant in honor of a loved one or their team. These named grants are active for 3 years once identified. So we're super excited to tell you guys or show you guys the 4 Hero Research Teams for 2021.
I love this program, Cameron. It recognizes our top fundraisers in such a unique way, and I know several of these teams, they really strive to get to that mark. That's their goal. So we're looking forward to seeing more teams head into the Hero of Research status in 2022. I believe, yeah, we're excited to see them there. So, all right. And speaking of amazing teams, we'll finish up our presentation today with our legacy teams. So, to be considered a legacy team, you as a team must have raised over $1 million cumulatively. We're still working through this list, so there's harder to track data when it's over time, over forever. But we did want to take some time to recognize the folks that have been identified as these legacy teams. You can see some amazing names that you maybe have heard in other award ceremonies or maybe heard today. And we're so grateful for not only their fundraising in 2021, but their continued commitment to the fight against cancer. It says a lot, as I think every relayer knows out there. Sometimes you're ready to take a breather, and these teams don't take that breather. So thank you to all of our legacy teams, and congratulations on that status. And I think, Cameron, that will wrap us up for today.
That does.
We're thrilled to recognize these teams, and we're thrilled for Relay for Life, not only in what happened in 2021, but the strong start. We had our amazing kickoff a few weeks ago for Relay for Life in 2022. We've got more fun challenges and events happening in 2022 that we can't wait to see. And of course, if you're like us and you're community fundraising volunteers, you might be interested in our Making Strides Awards that will be broadcast next week at the same time. And we'll be talking about the amazing award winners and the work that's happened in Making Strides in 2021.
Yeah, and I know I can say for Brian, but we're super excited to see where 2022 takes ACS. And thank you again for tuning in tonight.
Thanks, Relayers.